inspiring story this Tuesday morning. It's perfect. Chris Norton was just an 18-year-old football player when a play left him paralyzed from the neck down, changing his life forever. But with the help of his beautiful wife, Emily, he found the strength to walk down that aisle on their wedding day. Now the incredible couple sharing their story in a beautiful new memoir. It's called The 7 Longest Yards. Please welcome Chris and Emily Norton back here. Good morning, America. And bless y'all, you all have shared your story here on GMA many times, and then reading your book, learning so much more. Tell people what you mean by the longest 7 yards.
Yeah, so I set the goal that I'm gonna walk Emily 7 yards down the aisle of her wedding. It took 7 years to do that, all the way from my spinal cord injury. But that walk down the aisle was probably the easiest part of our journey.
What do you mean by that?
Just that, like, all the struggles and the ups and downs that we went through just to make that wedding happen. There's a time where I didn't know if a wedding was even going to happen, but we really wanted to share our story in this book to show people that life's lowest moments can be the source of our greatest gifts.
Oh, and it's a beautiful love story too. Really, I'll have to read this. Emily, I did not realize this because we remember the video of Chris, graduation, and being able to walk across the stage, and everybody was all excited. It went viral and everything. Reading the book, Emily, finding out that after that moment you went into a moment of depression.
I did. Yeah, so I went into a really dark time with depression. I was struggling with anxiety as well. I had lost hope completely. I felt like I was never going to be me again. I'm extremely independent. I want to do everything myself. So I tried myself to fight it. And instead of really facing what was going on, I buried it down. I put a smile on my face. No one had any idea that I was struggling. Everyone thought that we were doing great and everything was going well. And I was fighting this battle that I had no idea how to get through. And I struggled for way longer than I should have because of that reason, that I felt like getting help would make me weak, or I wasn't going to be okay in life if I got help. And we went back to church, went to Christ Fellowship, and I was able to get hope and strength and courage from God in order to finally make an appointment with a mental health therapist and get put on medication. And it was that combination of the medication and God that really was able to just flip things around. And that's why I was so open in this book. And it was really hard to do. It's hard to be so vulnerable and open up about something, but I want anybody out there who's struggling, who feels like this is the end, who feels like things are never going to get better, they're never going to be themselves again, to just know that you are not alone and that things can change. I'm happier than I ever have been. I'm more me than I ever have been. And I never thought I would be at that point. But you just got to keep moving forward and really just put your faith in God and keep trusting Him instead of trying to do it yourself.
That's true. That's true. And what is your hope that people will learn from your story? Yeah,
I hope people just take courage in whatever battle that they're facing, that they just keep taking one step in front of the other and keep going, even if you don't know where you're going, and to always choose hope.
And you all, last time you were here, you were fostering 5 children. You have now since fostered 17, and you've adopted 5 girls.
Yeah.
Look at the beautiful family.
We have. It's been amazing. I mean, obviously there have been hard moments, but really what I learned through that hard time, I learned to trust in God and to surrender the weight. Too many times we carry things that we're not meant to carry and it weighs us down. I became mentally paralyzed because I was putting way too much on my shoulders. And that's really honestly why we're able to be foster and adopted parents, is learning to be there and be present, but focus on what you can do and put the rest on God's shoulders and surrender that weight. So it's absolutely amazing. It's crazy at times, but we love it, and it's just a blessing to be able to give hope and love to these kids.
You found your purpose.
Oh, 100%.
And you said something so beautiful, Chris, because they met on a dating app. Okay, and you were talking about how you feel that everything happens for a reason, even something like this.
Yeah, well, I feel like not everything happens for a reason, but a reason can be created out of those bad things. If you trust in God, and again, if you just keep going, you hold on to that hope that things can get better, keep fighting, then a reason can be created.
Oh, well, you guys, thank you for continuing to share your story, and what you are doing in the book and being so vulnerable is going to really help a lot of people. And it's been wonderful for us here on the show just to see you all over the years and see where your life is. And the 5 kids, God bless. But you are a blessing. So thank you all very much.
Thank you.
And you can see The 7 Longest Yards. You can read it. It is out now. Well, hey, Hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.